You don't have to let it grow wild.
Yeah, that is Louis Farrakhan, all right. Those are my exact words. And go back and get the year that I said it.
Farrakhan, I'm a brethren, you know. Yes, I'm a brethren. Trust me. I'm a brethren. But here I know. He must skid. Farrakhan has skid Rasta. When I say skid, maybe like he must slide. You know, like one of them water world slide. Where the water does a wash him away. Yes, Farrakhan has skid. He must skid from couple years now. I don't know if it's him sickness or what, but him lose it, Rasta. Yes, him lose it. And tonight we're going to play something where I'm going to show you say the man I lose it. And we're going to go elaborate on it a little more. I tell you, the man I lose it to the Rasta. If she ever accept Caucasians in the relation of Islam. In other words, he might broke down the color bar. Now, if you think that is surprising coming from Louis Farrakhan, you want to hear what I can go play now. I was given a tape where you was talking about the Nation of Islam ladies not wanting them to be with African men from Africa, and also that our ear represent a kind of disease. Is that true? Because we have a tape here where, I don't know if it's your voice, but you can tell me if it is you who made us tape.
No, you know what? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad warned the women in our group that culturally there's a difference. And in marriage, in order for marriage to work, two people have to be on the same page, not sexually, but spiritually and culturally. Mm-hmm. So sometimes when we married our brother and sister from Africa, after a while, it did not work. I personally saw and conducted the marriage of one of our sisters to a brother from Africa that I brought to the United States. I brought him to this country. I met him in Nigeria as a student. He now has a doctorate degree. He had many beautiful children from this sister, but they are no longer together. Well, those things happen. Yes. But then you have some Muslims who were looking for a green card. And I was in Africa, and a highly placed brother asked me if I could set up one of the sisters in the Nation of Islam so that he could get a green card. Yes. And as God is my witness, I got so angry, I told him, brother, I will kill you.
Yeah, but
over our women.
But Mr. Farrakhan, it sounded to me on the tape like you was totally discrediting Africans.
No.
By saying that, why are we trying to follow African traditions? Why are we having our ear like that? We must cut it off. I don't know if I can play the tape still, if you want.
No, you have to play that tape again.
All right.
And listen carefully to my words.
Let me play it here. I see if
I
can.
Not to follow the styles of Africa. Allah didn't raise you up today to copy the style of Africa. The black man in America, if you understand prophecy, is the prodigal son. The prodigal son, when he goes home, he gets the robe and the ring, and he accepts rulership over the house. You cannot lead your brothers if you follow your brothers. It is written in the scripture, thou shalt no longer be the tail, thou shalt be the head. So here you are now wanting to pick up the discarded culture and customs and traditions of ancient Africa, which does not add to you in the modern world of wisdom. It takes away from you because the African does not respect you. Because you're 400 years removed from Africa. And as you've been a second-class American citizen all your life, now you've given up your second-class American citizenship for a second-class African citizenship. So you've been a white man's fool, now you're a black man's fool. So where in the heck have you progressed? The Honorable Elijah Muhammad wants no people on the earth to make mockery of you. And when they meet a Muslim, they don't mock us. If they meet us in a suit, they got to respect our wisdom. Because we know why we're wearing the suit and why we don't wear the booba. We won't never see the followers of Honorable Elijah Muhammad growing our hair all up off our head like a mop or a bird nest to prove to whitey man that we are proud of our kinky hair. Or what you call wearing a natural. What else is it? It's natural, isn't it? Well, man, you don't have to let it grow wild.
Yeah, that is Louis Farrakhan, all right. Those are my exact words. And go back and get the year that I said it.
Yes.
But look, at that time, we were wearing afros. And we were growing our head like a bush over our head. This was not Rasta, man.
No, yeah, no, I know what I said.
This was a bush.
Yeah, but what's wrong? I am saying, what's wrong with the people finding them identity and wearing this bush?
Why but then you keep on growing. Because when you have a new wisdom, it produces a new culture. Let me give you an example.
But what is the new culture between Bobo? A lot of people in Jamaica don't know what's a bobo, but it's a traditional dress in Africa. The coat and the tie is a European perception, and the bobo is an African thing. Why are you saying that, you will never see a Muslim, a Nation of Islam person in a bobo, as if that bobo is something that we must reject and really deal with?
Well, let me put it like this. Yeah. Brother, if I were making that talk today, I wouldn't make it like that.
Okay.
You were listening to Farrakhan in the 70s. There's a lot of truth in what I said.
Yes.
But we are to set styles now.
Yes. But setting style don't mean you must wear a suit.
No, hell no.
But that's what the Nation of Islam is identified with.
But look,
suit, not a bobo.
Let me say this. The Quran says it like this. Mm-hmm. We never send a messenger, but that he speaks the language of the people to whom he is sent.
Yes.
We live in America.
Yes.
So if I dressed in an African attire,
yes,
I'm already now communicating to the person that's looking at me something.
Yes.
They could say, oh, he's an African, or they could say whatever they think, but I'm communicating by my dress.
Yes.
So the Honorable Elijah Muhammad asked his followers to put on a suit and a tie and dress like the business people of the world, because he was going to make us into a business people. However, he designed clothes for us that was not a suit and a tie. And I designed clothes for us that was not a suit and a tie. And if you look at the women, how the women were dressed, they're dressed decently, but not the same as our brothers and sisters on the continent. But I would say, brother, we respect our African culture.
So we agree. So we're agreeing that you wouldn't say.
No, I wouldn't say it like that today. Because Paul was a great teacher.
Yes.
But when Paul got to a certain stage of development, Paul said, "When I was a child, I spoke as a child because I understood as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things."
I respect that. I totally respect what you're saying now, and it leave me make my heart feel nicer towards what I hear, because I mean, there's a lot. When I played it, a lot of people was very angry in Jamaica when we played it, to hear that Farrakhan is saying that.
But when did you play it?
You know, it's about a month ago.
Oh, God. You played something a month ago
Because that
I spoke in the
20,
70s.
yeah, but you see, things go around, you know. Things go around. It's somebody.
Well, it's okay, though. Yeah. I would be glad to sit and defend the truth of what I said and, of course, graduate from those things that I said that today I would not say.
Give thanks, Bridget. So I'm going to make you go sleep now, and it's long time I don't see you, though. Long time I don't see you. You know,
but Muta,
yes,
it is always a pleasure, man.
Yes.
Not only to see you, but to hear you.
Yes.
And I loved your line of questioning.
Give thanks.
May God continue to bless you and bless those with you, and I look forward to seeing you again and again.
Farrakhan father was at Jamaica. Over the years, I wonder if when me get all of them fools, them I go talk. No, I wonder, because I realize some of them people, you know, like when they pass a certain age, you know, it's like them get reactionary, you know, total reactionary, you know. Uncle man like all Benyo Canada and John Henry Clark and the man there, we don't really hear limbo, you know, them no limbo at all, but them man you come, well, you have some other man who no limbo still, but I wonder if he's a hero to a certain age. You know, after a certain age, you cease becoming a hero, because after that, now you start to become very reactionary. And me I go up in that age, and now me I wonder if when me reach all them man the age for them fools, me I go talk. Me not talk them fools. You could have deal. You understand?
The informative information presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoy the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.